So we have lots of exciting topics to discuss today. Devon Larratt's recent short video about a 20-month post-bicep injury physique update. Is it going to be enough to defeat Levan? Then Engin Terzi's comments about the recent Devon Larratt pronation lift, which he only saw by the way because it was during a private call. And then Engin's comments about his own future and East versus West discussion as well. Evgeny Prudnik trying and struggling with 70 kilos on the Devon Larratt pronation lift. And finally, some highlights from the recent Hermes Gasparini and Monster Michael Todd interviews. So let's start. Devon recently uploaded a short, 20 months post bicep tear. Can it survive round 2? Well, obviously it needs to survive more than that because Devon clearly isn't going there just to survive for a couple of rounds or even just to win a couple of rounds. Ideally, he would like to win 4-0. At worst, he would like to win 4-3 in that super match. But the question and the doubt that always stays in my mind, is Devon Larratt going to be big enough to defeat Levan? Because clearly there is a massive size difference. And Levan is no 400 pound rank 15 guy. He's a 400 pound rank 1 guy. And when the guy is so good that he's number 1, then the size difference can become an issue. Obviously 200 pound guys can even beat 400 pound guys, but there has to be a level gap. When the bigger guy is even stronger than you and he's technical as well, that he's number 1 in the world, then it can be a big deal to crack. So Devon's bicep looks fully healed. It has a small dent in it, but it's no Larry Wheels bicep. And Devon is close to the strongest that he has ever been, which he is going to surpass before the Levan Saginashvili match. Engin Terzi uploaded this on his community post. Today I had a FaceTime with Devon and he did his lift with 70.5 kilos, which is about 155 pounds, which is only 1 pound less than Devon's peak shape before the Denis Siplenkov match. And he also shared some info about him. Levan better be careful. I am serious. So the question is this shape enough? Because Levan is also doing the similar weight. But as Devon said that lifting same weights or comparable weights with me is not going to help you defeat me. You need to be much more stronger than that. Then if you want to go to East versus West, then the tickets are about $50 and about 800 total seats, out of which 70 have already been sold out. Engin also uploaded another post. Diplomatic promoter side is barely able to control the savage arm wrestler side. Enough of prison time, set me free. Managing both East versus West and competition at highest level, because Engin has said that he will return to the peak shape, the highest level, David Samusha level, if he's going to return to arm wrestling. Then it's kind of a big deal. It's an impossible task to achieve. But let's see if Engin can do that. And by the way, Devon is also going to attend a fitness expo, which is Pure Muscle Fitness Expo. So Devon Larratt No Limit will be at the Pure Muscle and Fitness Expo on May 18th, 2024, if you want to highlight that in your calendar. Evgeny Prudnik was doing the pronation lift, which Devon does with 70 kilos. He kind of struggled to lift that, but that is no surprise to me because Prudnik is smaller than Devon. His right arm is also injured, but if he's trying to lift 70 kilos, then maybe it is a good sign that his arm has healed up and we are going to see him compete soon at the top level. So Prudnik is mostly an inside arm wrestler and these back pressure exercises are the specialities of the top rollers. So him lifting 60 kilos for multiple reps, that's also surprising, that's also really strong. And since we are talking about these crazy lifts, let's discuss this crazy lift from Adam Barkinhoev. Adam renewed his previous record in bicep lift, lifting 80 kilos. Now this, as absurd as it may look, as arm break off in position it may look, this may be a lot more practical than some of the other lifts, because if you compare it with the defensive hook position in which most arm wrestlers end up while they're arm wrestling an inside game, this looks exactly the same to me. So anyways, that's really a cool lift to be showing off on social media, and I think it's practical as well. Then the Arsen Liliev lift, which everyone is talking about right now. Engin said that in this lift, Arsen is already about 90% of his peak shape, and in some other lifts, he's about 70 or 80 or 85%. So overall, he is about 80% of his peak shape in the gym. But the question is, does he have the same fast twitch muscle fiber? Does he have the same confidence to hit like a maniac off the go and surprise everyone with his speed and explosiveness? Initially, Engin said that Arsen Liliev will face Brad Grundy, but recently he said that Arsen's match or his opponent is not confirmed yet. The match is confirmed, I think, but the opponent isn't. I would be really disappointed if the opponent is not RVJ. After the amount of shit that RVJ has talked about Arsen, it has to be him, or my belief for a small period of time is going to be lifted off from arm wrestling. I want to see that match so bad.
Try to fucking play the game. He gets tested and is full blown off the ass hot. So at what point in time do we take those WAF titles away that you...
So my apologies guys, if I include the interview highlights in this video, it is going to be too long. So hopefully that is for the next video. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.